Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. A first snap, and Murray goes to the air. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. They'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Second down, Murray. He'll go right back to Flowers. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Niners have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Here we go, shot.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll take this down to the 28-yard line. Here's a second and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Hot, hot.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll get a dozen out of that one. scrambling his way to a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Check go.
From the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Ready, break.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Hey. Come back. Forward. Hey, Ace.
They'll motion over Flowers.
2.
Now a second down throw for Murray. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And he'll twist his way to a good run. A pickup of 7 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Murray now to throw on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll bring up second down.
Mustang 19. Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down.
In these situations, Mike, you really just have two options. You can either try to force the issue and push the ball downfield, looking to get past the sticks, or the second option, which you saw here, try to catch the defense in pass mode, sneak a draw. In this case, they're ready for it. No gain, fourth down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, break. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 10-7 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Now they'll set up to throw.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Maverick. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So Kittle comes in motion.
Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Chop 60, chop 60.
So Kittle comes in motion.
Check go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come on, set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's in! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Forward.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
2-2.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Big X open, Big X open. Let's go.
They'll motion over Samuel. Murray now on 2nd down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's over the middle to Kittle. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Shut up. Ready.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
Ready.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Let's go now.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. On is Moody to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers up their lead. It's now 24-7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. Second down and 8. Again, it's Benson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Green. 2. Hey, easy, Cuervo.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for a punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
Got it. Ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Elijah Jones there on the stop. 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hut.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And There wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go!
Now it's McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The connection made to Ayuk. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. That is caught at the 3. And the Niners are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Ready, set.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Set.
They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set up.
McCaffrey now from the pistol. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. That's Zaven Collins on the stop.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hut, hut.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, 49ers.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go, here we go. Check go.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Mustang 19.
So Kittle comes in motion.
Ready?
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Hey. Forward. Hut. Shit.
McBride is the motion man.
Forward.
On first down, Murray. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet. But then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
First down throw for Murray. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Hey. Sit. Hey. Hey, Larry. Two, what?
Murray looking to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field. getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Ready.
1st and 10. Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And the 49ers have a 1st and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Here we go, shot. Check go.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers.
When you're down this close to the goal line, you typically don't have this much time. So let's give credit to the big guys up front. He was able to work through his entire progression, but at the same time, Mike, this is actually really good coverage. He's not even really that open. He puts a little extra on that one. He threads the needle, and nice contested catch results in a touchdown.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Oh, what?
They'll motion over Flowers.
2, 2, what?
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down.
Oh, what?
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
One more. Easy. 2, 2.
Play action. It's Murray. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play off.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days. And I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Ready? Ready?
From the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
On 100. 1-1.
Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A run with Benson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Benson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Let's go. 2-2.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he'll power it, push the pile forward.
Easy.
It's a gain of 2. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Omaha. 1-1.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
Big Ace, Big Ace.
2nd and 11.
1-1.
They'll motion over Flowers.
1-1.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
2-2. 1-1.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass, but he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals line up for a punt, and he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
On the draw, here comes McCaffrey. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. 3rd and long.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Come on, set. 79 Bronco. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Down the left sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go now.
So Kittle comes in motion.
Get up.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Ready up.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Big time play by McCaffrey. 31 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the handoff, this is Benson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. McBride is the motion man. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. A give. Here's Benson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
Go on.
Higgins sent in motion.
2-2.
Now give up the middle. It's Benson. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
2-2.
A run out of the gun with Benson. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Big Ace. Hey, Omaha. Hey.
On 3rd down, Murray. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
Big Ace. Sit. Big Ace. 2-2.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
Hustle.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That to the sideline and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
I know sauce. Buzz.
They'll motion over Flowers. Here we go. One final play. That's caught downfield by Harrison. So the faithful here at